성적표 확인했죠? 베이스? 성적표 확인한 사람? 엄마랑 확인한 사람? 부모님과 성적표 확인한 사람? 베이스 지필고사 성적표 확인한 사람? 안 한 사람? 자, 여기 보면 그래프에 회색, 빨간색 있지? 자, 그 회색은 지금 체스에서 200명이 넘는 친구들의 평균이 아니라 그 시험이 모의고사잖아, 그치? 중학교 과정. 거기에 모의고사 평균 점수의 평균이야. 무슨 말인지 알겠지? 지금 체스에서 본 220명의 아이들의 평균이 아니라 보통 모의고사를 보면 그 정도 평균이 나와야 된다는 거야. 너네 지금 6학년이잖아. 그래서 빨간 게 회색보다 짧을 거야, 당연히. 그거를 보고 평균을 판단하면 안 된다는 거야. 무슨 말인지 알지? 그래서 어떤 엄마들은 선생님한테 평균보다 굉장히 낮는 게 당연한 거야. 너네가 지금 시험 본 거는 중학교 모의고사, 그치? 그렇기 때문에 그거는 지필고사이기 때문에 평균 중학교 들어가서 시험을 보면 그 정도 평균이 나온다는 거야. 무슨 말인지 알겠지? 근데 그 평균보다 굉장히 반 이상이 낮게 나온 사람들은 낮은 거야. 반 이상을 가야 돼. 확인했어? 성적표? 혜린이는 성적표를 확인했을 때 도표가 어떻게 나왔어? 짧게 나오고 다른 애가 너무 근데 너가 되게 잘한다. 그러니까 지필고사가 우리 반에서 제일 잘 나온 거야. 평균 지필고사 점수는 평균이 40점, 45점이야. 무슨 말인지 알겠죠? 오늘 선생님이 말했지만 우리 반 대부분의 친구들은 평균 이상이라는 거. 그 도표를 보고 하면 안 돼. 근데 그 도표보다 잘 나온 친구들은 중학교 모의고사를 봐도 그 정도 나온다는 거야. 그게 기본적으로 영어에 대한 실력이 지금 현재 배운 것뿐만 아니라 우수하다는 거지. 그게 회색이 자기, 빨간색이 자기보다 긴 아이들이 비정상. 저런 아이들이 비정상. 선생님 반에 3교시에 5학년짜리 친구가 있어요. 길준하라고. 레몬제이드 같은 경우는 5학년인데 아마 에이스 시험 제일 잘 봤을 거예요. 걔는 빨간색이 끝까지 가 있어. 그런 아이들은 특별한 게 있어. 그래서 그냥 다시 태어나. 그런 사람을 보면 돼, 안 돼? 안 된다. 그런 사람을 내가 따라잡을 수 있다, 없다? 있다. 그걸 봐. 근데 이제 빨간 게 이만큼 있고 회색이 이만큼 있으면 그거는 이제 다시 태어나. 그걸 따라잡을 수 있다, 없다? 없다. 너무 늦었다. 왜? 배움에는 반드시 시기가 있다. 시기가 있어. 그러니까 너네 학원에서 학교에서 그 타임테이블 배우지? 타임테이블 외우지? 타임테이블 구구 다니라나? 그거 외우지? 그거 6학년 때 외워? 몇 학년 때 외워? 그치? 그 시기가 있어. 그치? 한글 중학교 1학년 때 배우나? 시기가 있어요. 배움에는 시기가 있어, 없어? 있다. 그 시기와 가지고 있는 재능과 노력이 더해지면 그렇게 아웃스탠딩 될 수 있다. So let's go. We are going to check and moving on to our storybook 3. Yes. I think this is the hardest storybook that you probably think, right? Yes. So long to short, and what this Keotap's adventure is all about. I know you read the story and we are going to go chapter by chapter, but long to short, what do you think this is about, Keotap's adventure? There's little background knowledge you have to understand. First, where is this taking place? Where is this taking place? At pyramid, but what country? In Egypt, but inside of pyramid, right? So there are a lot of things that you have to acknowledge. Inside of pyramid, what are the things that you can find? Statues, mummies, jewels, treasures, pictures, paintings, dust. But above all, what can you find the most? The one sticks out. Nope. See, that's why you are missing a lot of questions. I said above all, pictures and mummies, jewels, and statues, and dust above all. What stands out the most? When you talk about pyramid, Egypt, what can you say? There's one giant thing inside. Sphinx, baby. You're missing the big picture right here, okay? Forget about mummies and jewels and all that. But when you talk about pyramid, Egypt, Sphinx, get it? Three things. When you talk about Egypt, there's always pyramid, Sphinx, and then mummies, and then a lot of things, right? Right? So Sphinx. So when you talk about Sphinx here, Keotap and Bahidi had to pass that puzzle. Who had given them the puzzle? Sphinx. So when you talk about Sphinx, it's kind of weird looking, right? Why? Ella, why Sphinx is weird kind of looking? Because the appearance of the Sphinx, right? It's a mixture of woman and lion, right? The woman, the head is the woman, right? That symbolizes the wisdom and the knowledge, right? The body looks like a lion. That symbolizes what? Strength and power. That together makes a big, gigantic, strong, powerful, symbolic thing. You understand? Yeah? So Egyptians back then, they had created something like a sphinx. So other countries and people would look at them, ooh, we got sphinx, right? Right? You know how other countries look at us and wow, Korea, K-pop, and IT, right? They're very advanced in culture. They're very good at technology, right? And no other countries and people look at Africa, ooh, Africa. Do you do that? No. US, yes, right? England, yes. Japan. So that's why they had created Sphinx. You understand? The Sphinx symbolized the power and the wisdom and everything, right? But then that's not all. You have to think about the mummies, Penuku, right? Okay, so the most important thing about Penuku, why do you think the high priest mummified Penuku? That's right. Because number one, Penuku did not listen to the high priest. You're not listening, little boy? You're done. We are going to mummify. Okay? The reason that Penuku did not pay the high tax, why? Okay, so he end up staying inside of pyramid, right? Doesn't mean that he cannot go to the next world, right? So he had been stuck in there for a long time, decades and 200, I don't know how long. But finally, who came to rescue them? Yes, yes. But Quixote and Bahir did not need to go there to rescue Penuku. Just happened to be that way, right? Yes. So Penuku got what he wanted. But Bahiri and Quixote got what they wanted. Win and win situation, right? They helped each other, right? So Penuku went to the underworld with his servants. Happy, done. And Quixote and Bahiri got out of that pyramid, right? Happy adventure, right? So Quixote's adventure is all about understanding the background knowledge of pyramid, Egypt, Sphinx, mummy, all that. Okay? You probably heard about inside a pyramid. If you get stuck inside a pyramid, you're done. A lot of people or movies show you that a lot of people, greedy people would, take adventure inside a pyramid. They take a lot of jewels and, precious, valuable things, but they cannot get out. They get stuck. You know why they made a story like that? Think about it. Egyptians back then made all the stories, pyramid, Egypt, mummy, they made all the story because they wanted to protect their treasures. Because they wanted to protect their things inside. So nobody can dare to go in there and catch, to grab their jewels. You understand? So they told the stories to make people believe. If you try to take something from our pyramid, you get stuck. There's no way out. When you hear that, do you want to go there? No, see? You know the story about grandma and the boy and Pukam, and the tiger outside, right? And the boy kept crying, and grandma said, "Oh, Pukam took it," and he stopped crying. And tiger outside, he heard it. Oh, what is it? Maybe he's the scariest monster in this village. You understand? Like that. So Egyptians made a story. I don't think it's real. Okay? And that story is spread out all over the world. Go Egypt. You go inside a pyramid, don't take anything. You try to take it, this. Why? To protect their stuff inside. Okay? Because Sphinx is watching. Understand? But the reason that Quixote wanted to take adventure with Bahir, why taking Bahir? Yeah, she wanted, right? But there's another reason why he wanted to skip lectures from Amari. Why? Why he wanted to skip lecture from Amari and take adventure too? Because the teacher Hermione has to say a lot of Hermione, right? You understand? He got bored. He wanted to find something interesting. Got it? You understand? Yes. Done. Fun. What is Ben? Ben. Is it right? 3? This is not 3. What is it? This is not 3. Are you sure? Oh, 76. Yeah. $76. What's up? Oh, you brought it? Okay, I'm gonna give you a fudgy bar today. If you fudgy. Okay, so let's look at you know what is the most important thing? It's not about taking diagnosis test and get perfect on your diagnosis test. No, we're done with you, and make sure that you understand every single thing that I go through. Okay, because every single thing that you do it right now will always help you to the next level. So what is it to talk or write about someone or something? Thank you. Patient. Okay. And a person who is hired to do household duties. Servant. To stop being seen. A room used for a special purpose. Okay, so you probably have a chamber at your school. Do you have a chamber? Or do you have a chamber, or do you have a auditorium room? 학당 or 강당? That's a chamber. So what do you do at your school chamber? Your gym class is in the chamber? I had a chamber, and we only did the music and musical and dancing and concert. And we had a gym. We had a separate gym. Yes. I had a swimming pool, and we had a soccer field and basketball field, and we had a shower room. And you don't have that? We have pool. You have that in gym? But you do everything in gym? Do you have a cafeteria? You eat, and you go cafeteria and eat, right? Do you have elevators too? Yeah. Okay, nice. Do you have a decent teachers too? Decent teachers like who really care about you. You don't have a decent teacher. You know what decent means? Proper. Good teachers. They teach you good. They make you want to go to school and I want to learn and I want to do better. Do you have that? Or not decent. They don't care. They don't care, and they just don't care, and you come and go, they don't care. Do you have a favorite teachers at school? You do? Do you have like different teachers, right? English teacher, math teacher, all different? One teacher? Three teachers? Science, English. You have English teachers too? So why are you learning English here then? You probably are better than your school English teachers, right? No, not? Okay. Okay, what is a long, narrow passage? Corridor, hallway. The corridor is more like a narrow and long passage, right? You press something. Huh? Squash. So number 7, Elaine. Not, not, Iris. So what is a poisonous? A poison. Poisonous is what? Figure of speech. What is a poisonous? Poison is noun. Book, noun. What is poisonous? Adjective. Why this is adjective? Poisonous, dangerous. Because the way something is, right? Number 8. Thinking? Yes, why this is banned? Have you thought about should be banned? Why this is should be banned? Why should be banned? Oh. Why this is not should be banned? Why this is banned? First, ban is what? What is the figure of speech of ban? But why this is banned? Should be. What do you mean by should be? There's no way to explain this. Okay? No. Should be. Okay? Number 9, Daisy. What is a patch? Yes. Number 10, Iris. Number 11, Ariana. Okay. All right, so let's check the answers for what is a soul? Spirit. What is to stop from working? And what is to cause the unable to move? At the same time? Okay, remember the words simultaneously. Okay, Daisy, Iris, you go. Get out right now. Get out simultaneously. Do something at the same time, okay? Walk slowly and heavily. But shine brightly. Glitter. You know, you probably put the glitters on your eyes or here or Halloween, right? Yes. Number 7 is what? 8. 9. 10. Firmly is a securely, same as tightly, but tightly is different. What is tightly? Tight, you know what tight is? Not loose, right? Tight. No, I think your pants are too tight. You need to buy another big one. That tight, okay? Superman is wearing that tight, you know, the spandex, you know, tight. 11 is so what was getting lower as Kyoto and Bahidi went down the corridor? Right? And what was the chamber filled with? Why do you think, have you thought about why do you think the chamber is filled with the shiny jewels and treasures and statues and gold and diamonds and coins and silvers and bronze and statues and pictures and paintings and all these valuable things? Okay, why? Okay, the question is, why do you think ancient Egyptians had all these valuable things inside of them? Why? Because they wanted to protect them. But that's not the only way to protect them. Spread the rumor, right? Go inside of pyramid. There is no way that you get out because it is little, right? So don't try it, right? If you think from it, you are going to be haunted by the mummies. Some people believe this, some people do not believe it, and they dare to try that, right? Well, you know what happens? They become another death bounce, right? What did Fenuku need in order to move on to the next life? Okay, who had the book of the dead? Why? Why do you think? Have you ever thought about who had a sphinx and who had given that scroll to Sphinx and why Sphinx had that scroll? Because Sphinx is a guard for the pyramid, right? He's the major protection for the pyramid, right? Okay, so number 3. So what did Fenuku need in order to move to that village? We talked about it. And why did the book of Dad teach? It taught the way to meet Anubis. So when you talk about Anubis, what is Anubis? The god of the death or death of the god? The god of death. So who really has the key to this whole thing? Anubis, right? And why couldn't Fenuku get the book of the dead? Yes. Fenuku could not get through the door because the high priest cast a spell on him. Now, if you are spelled under spell, like who had a cast spell on Snow White? Snow White, right? Snow White. Sleeping Beauty, right? Somebody had to cast a spell on her, right? So she was sleeping the whole time until the true love comes along and kisses her, right? And her spell breaks out, right? Understand? And I also cast a spell on me. I also cast a spell on me. You probably don't know it. But one person that I have cast a spell on didn't work. That's Ella. She always forgets her common sense. I cast a spell on all of you. Bring your common sense, bring your common sense. But my spell doesn't work with Ella. Maybe Ella is a devil or something. It doesn't work. So what did Fenuku have to promise if Keotep and Bahidi get the book of him? Okay. Then how many widows did Keotep and Bahidi? What did Bahidi take off from the Sphinx now? What did Keotep and Bahidi have to close to complete Fenuku's funeral? Coffin. So what would happen when Keotep Bahidi pushed the golden patches? What did Keotep and Bahidi do while the servants were marching? They ran the other way to the exit. What did Keotep and Bahidi see? Yeah, they saw their father. Okay, check. Done. Grammar. Ooh. I don't know how many times I go over this. It doesn't matter how many times I go over this. You get it? You get it. You don't get it? You don't get it. So what is a simple past? I know, Edie, but when you define the simple past, what is the simple past? Before. When you talk about before, what words do you use? ED, IED, E, or irregular? Nice. Then what about simple present? Now, so what do you do? Depends on your subject, right? And what about simple future? After. So you use will or won't, or be going to. So will be going to. I haven't got yours. So that's all you have to remember, right? Then everything else makes sense. Mr. Brown? Oh? Why? Here, right? My parents. Why this is real? Karen? Oh, 2004. She taught 2004. Yes. We? I? Because why? Last night. Her boyfriend? Why? Last Valentine's. Come? Why was? Every? Yes. So where? Why did you? Nice. I? Asking with past, answer with for 9. He? Why? Answer with asking me the present, answer with the present. He does, he goes. 10. Why? Tomorrow, right? No, I won't. Why won't? Because something else is here. That means this is negative, right? Number 11. Why? Yesterday, I was. Okay, the reason that I keep saying why, because when you become middle school student, 5학년 2, you always have to say why. Without knowing why, there's no point. You know, math 2, right? They don't just ask you to write the answers, right? They want to see the procedure. don't. Right? They give you a bonus point or not bonus point. So it is crucial for you to understand not only finding the answers, but always know why. That's a big question. Here, math, Korean, in your life. I always ask you, why are you here? Why are you here, Ella? To study. Wrong answer. Iris, why are you here? Wrong answer, because you just have to think about it. It has to come out. Why are you here? learn because you want to learn and you want to utilize in life, right? Ella, why are you here? The bonus bar? Then why are you here? Learn something. You're not teaching. Wait, why are you here? Ariana, why are you here? Okay, none of you had the answers that I had. You are here to be the best. Because you're not just here to learn, yes. Any other academies you go, they learn and they teach, right? The reason that you're here at JLS because you want to be the best out of the best. You want to be the best, right? But you want to be the best. You don't want to just be good. You want to be the best, right? Whoa. Daniel, the reason that you're here, why? Why do you come to JLS? Huh? Why do you come to JLS? There's a reason why we are all here, right? Why do you come? You come here to play Golden Bench? Do you come here to learn math? Why are you here? To see me? No? Yes, of course, you are here to see me. Because you want to be the best, right? Yeah. Why did you not go to like, easy English? Or why did you not go to like Tintin English? Why? Because you want to be the best, right? Yeah, that's the reason. Check the answers. Rita? Okay, get your board. Daniel, pick eraser. Maybe you don't need it. Maybe some of you don't even need the markers. Are we ready? Not write anything right now. I don't like that. But check this one first. Bring your book. Bella, are you interested in boys? Are you interested in boys? Interested in boys. Are you interested in boys? Boys. Boys. I didn't say boys. Boys. Hmm? Say it. That's not funeral. You know, that's Tandani. So that's not funeral, right? So what is it? Securely. No. Done? Okay. This is working. Some markers are not working. That's working. Give me now. Why are you laughing? Give me now. Give me now. I love this class. I only have 2 more days after this. I don't think I will have anyone like this one ever in my jealous life. So let's make the best out of what we have, okay? Number 1. Write down all the characters in the adjectives. Okay. The check you have filled in. Check. Paniki. King Pharaoh. King, huh? You don't say Joseph's father, you need to say King Pharaoh. Benuku. Armani. Yeah. Sphinx. Yeah. Anubi. Not the character? Yes, it is character. Servant. Wow, that's really. Yes, I'm gonna give you 3 points. Check 1 point. You do 5, yes. Now look at your books. I don't ask you to. How many of you look at the books? You don't use your books to do the golden down. Did you use your book? No. Did you use your book? No, no. Spell the word simultaneously. Yes, simultaneous. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Repeat. What is the narrow passage called? Corridor, yes. Check, check. Where can you find the most valuable things inside a pyramid? Chamber, excellent. Okay, this is true and false question, okay? This is a thinking question. I mean, 2 points. Joseph asked Bahiri to join his new adventure because not only Bahiri wanted to go with him, but also he was a thought that would be a very useful person. True and false? Ella, what are you doing? The answer is yes. Yeah. One. But this is book chance question, okay? Not now. When I finish saying it, book chance. When you're done writing it, full sentence, you must say it, gotcha. When Sphinx had a widow or Quixote and Bahiti, what was the first question? No. How many eggs? Yes. So what was the answer to that? One. Why? Because one egg is one. Got 2 points and 2 points for your team. Your team. Let's go. You 4. Odd number. So let's move on to the next Nonsense quiz. This is 10 points, okay? You really have to understand who your teacher is, okay? I have the pop quiz. I have the nonsense quiz. Why is this room always raining? Not ask me that. Why is this room always raining? Raining. Why is it always raining here? I've given you enough hints. I have given you enough hints already. See, you're not listening. That's why. You're not paying attention to it. That's why. You missed it. I've given you the hint from the very first. What? Gabby. Oh. I'm listening. Oh. Why is it always raining here? Gabby. 10 points for your team. 10 points. You're so smart. If you ask why for the nonsense quiz, I don't know what to say. Why is this always raining here? There's a Gabby. Okay, next question. Moving on to the next question. Where is Timothy's mother? Words. Anybody else? Don't erase. Don't. I'm gonna give you time. Where is she thinking question? Take her time and write. Ella, what are you doing? You are no better than doing with pen. Write down your answer. So make up your mind. Okay. Number 1. She went shopping. Number 2. She's in the palace. Number 3. She's in South Pyramid. Number 4. King Pharaoh mummified his wife. Choose one. What do you think I will choose? That's the answer. 1, 2, 3, 4. You heard it, right? Choose. You can just choose 1, 2, 3, 4. If you know me, you can choose what I would choose. Are we done? Yeah. Raise your board. Alice, oh. 4 was what? 4 was what? Mummified. I got 2 answers. 1 is she went shopping. 4 is mummified. Why do you think I chose 2? That will just make story more interesting, right? So you guys get 4 points. 4. This is another story. Do you think the King Pharaoh had any other children other than Joseph and Bahidi? Think about it, right? Think, don't write, think. Okay, I'm gonna give you examples, okay? Think. Do you think there are any other more children that King Pharaoh had? They're not in the story yet. They haven't said a thing. Because they're more mature than Bahidi and Joseph. Number 1. Yes, he has more children, but they're all mummified. Number 2. Nope. Joseph and Bahidi are the only children that he has. Number 3. He has 100 more children because he's the king, so he marries 100 women. Number 4. He had 1 more children and 1 more child that went shopping with his wife. One, two, three. What was 3? What was 1? One? One is not modified. What is 2? No children. Well, children 2 is no. 3 is what? 100 children and shopping. That's 2. All right. Yeah. 3 points. Who has 2? Who has 2? Who has pick 2? And you get 6. Well, nobody had pick 2. I said 1 and 3 is correct. Shopping and 100 more children. Right? Why? Because that's more interesting. Right? Yes. Next question. Joseph is not going to be the next king of Egypt. True or false? True or false? What's that? Is that X? Yeah. X is correct. Yay! Why? Oh? No? That's not the reason. Because Joseph is not interested in becoming king. He's not interested. He's more adventure guy. He wants to explore the world. Understand? Okay. What do you think I'm going to choose? Okay. Hermione had 3 children, and 1 is a boy. Bahidi is going to marry one of the children from Hermione. Or false? 1, 2, 3. Yes. Yes. Remember I said Bahidi is not interested in becoming king. Then who has to be the next queen? king. Red money. And then when Hermione passes away, he dies. His son, because his son is going to marry Bahiri. That's how they make the story interesting. You understand? You understand? Right. Understand? Yeah. Got 1 point? Yeah. And then I asked you to bring a grammar quiz today. Yeah. You and you? Yes. Okay. Anything. Okay. Nonsense. Go ahead. So what do I get if I get it right? What do I get? Do I get like a diamond or something? If I get the nonsense quiz, yes, right? What do I get? What do I get you too? Do I get yakbang here? Do I get snapping? Who likes spicy food? Me. Can you text me to my cat phone? Because Monday when we do the Golden Bell, you're gonna get spicy noodles. That's a gift. I forget. Don't forget to text me. Teacher, you have to get spicy noodles. I'm over. Sit down. I'm over. So what do I get? Do I have a gift or something? Oh, I know what that is. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. I just know. See, I'm the king and queen of the nonsense quiz. What is always coming but never arrives? English. I don't know. Oh, yeah. That's cool. Okay, everybody, put your markers back because we're not doing it. Yes. Yes. Tomorrow is coming, never arrives. She gets what? Two. The next quiz. You don't have to write, just say it. Say it. Writing is so. Oh. You have nonsense? Let's go. is it that lives if it is fat, okay? And dies if you give it a drink. So if you fat, it lives, right? If you give a drink, it dies. What is it that lives if it fat, and it dies if you give a drink? If you give something to it, it right? But if you give water or something, it dies. Yes. Bingo. The thing is, you don't understand. Wow, that's a good question. 3 points. Yeah. 4 points. Wow. That's good. The letter starts with T, ends with T, and it's full of T. What is it? Sure. Ah. Mhm. Anybody? No? What's the answer? Why is it teapot? Hmm. Hmm. That's very hard. You're getting 5 points. They got fired in secret. You got. Anybody else? Grammar, you have a grammar quiz too? That's cool. Oh, right down. Right down. One grammar for your people. Right down fast. Next. Faster. You have more? One question, baby. That one sentence or what? Iris, what are you writing? Are you writing? How many? Just write one, please. Huh? That's a one, please. Finish it. You're so slow. They probably found all the answers right now. You're slow to get all the students sitting. Move your hat too. Can't see it. Is this the one quiz? Why are you giving us like 5 sentences? We're supposed to have one sentence. What do you want us to do? Do what? Correct them? One, two, three, 4, 5. 6. Who's done? Anybody done? Oh, 7. Yeah. It's 8 now. You have to look closely. Okay. Somebody get 7? You will get 7. Ariana Daisy gonna do it on Monday. Wow, you're good. Now I see it. Before I thought it was 6, but then I found it. I'm good at this. Wow, I love this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, this is just fun. until saying. Until saying. Until saying. Okay, I'm gonna have to say. Oh. Can I do it? You gonna do it? Oh, oh. Here. This is wrong. You can use could or I, just not will. Could or I just fail. Thank you. It's a 7. It's not 7. Is it 7? Six, right? 6, right? Huh? No. I won't give up, so I will give it till I reach the end. Then I will start again. I want to try everything. I want to try even though this is not good. I fail. Got it? 5. You got 5? Got 4? Got 2? 2 points, 5 points, 4 points. So who's got the most points today? How many points do you have? 주은이는 여기 안 뒤에. Daisy? Yeah. Who started? How many points do you have? 55? 59. Congratulations. Fuzzy bar goes to Ariana. Oh, what are you? You're using multiple too? Oh, yeah. Okay, everybody, markers here and you want to do the rock scissors? Wait, you want to do rock scissors or roller dice? Huh? Rock scissors? Okay, rock scissors. 1 time or 2 times? 2 times. 3 times. Huh? 4? Three times. One time or two. There you go. Now see the center. Now see the center. Now see the center. Now see the center. Also. Let's see. Four. Fiji, let's go. Now see the center. Now see the center. Now see the center. There you go. Punch bar goes to these two. Monday, bring it. You made a mistake on your last quiz, right? Number one, I don't like it because it takes too long. Write down fast. Have a seat. 알았어. 우리나라만 듣는 자, 퀴즈를 내는 사람은 어디로? 오후 한참 먹은 거 아니야? 그럼 자기가 문제를 이해 못한 거지, 그치? 선생님이 수업할 때 퀴즈 낼 때 그럼 퀴즈 낼 자격이 없는 거야. 자기가 학습하고 와서 정말 1일 선생님처럼 줄줄줄 그냥 빼먹고 7개 있다고 뻥쳤잖아. 뻥쟁이는 제대로 안 했으면 너무 오래 걸려. 얘네들이 푸는 것보다 니네가 쓰는 게 더 느려. 재미있어 없어? 필요 없어요. 흥미가 빠졌어. 텐션이 down. 오케이? 그럼 오늘 데이지하고 아리아나는 준비를 너무너무 열심히 해왔는데 오늘 선생님이 준비를 못 시켰기 때문에 미안한 의미로 꺼지마를 두고 와요. 왜냐면 너네가 시간을 너무 많이 뺏어 먹는 거야. Right? Congratulations. And 선생님이 이 방송을 보여줄지 모르겠어요. 오케이? 자, 월요일은 개미 티처리 굉장히 사랑하는 우리 NSP 이제 가기 전에 골든벨을 하는데 매우 이거는 퀴즈 잘해. 퀴즈 잘 맞히고. 자, 퀴즈 할 때 골든키를 쓰면 힌트 찬스 있어. 오케이? Let's go. Okay. You have no PPT? Disqualified. Disqualified. Disqualified.